Good morning, people. This is Country Joe here with you guys today again. Let's see, what am I going to talk about? Let's see. I'll talk about growing up in a big family and being poor. I think that's what I'm going to talk about. Growing up in a big family back in Belize, it's got its good and it's got its bad, because there's always excitement going on because of a lot of you guys, so it's good and bad, you know. Got the good times and you got the bad times. But for 10 kids growing up in a big family, you know, my parents couldn't afford to send us to college when we come out of school, because at that time it was like, to go to college for the month, it was like $15 to $20 a month. My parents couldn't afford that. I mean, you got 10 kids you got to take care of. So from primary school, the only school we get is to primary school, and that's like standard 6. That's English standard 6. We got standard 1, we got infant 1, infant 2, standard 1, up to standard 6. And after standard 6, then you gotta get out of school and either go to college or go get a job, do something. But we couldn't go to. My mom couldn't send us to college, so that after that I get myself a job and start work, you know. And with anything, it's good to have a college education. And that's why when it comes to my kids, I tell them, no matter what happened, as long as you guys live with me, you guys got to go to school. And hey, they went to get the AA, my 2 boys, and then my daughter go finish next year with her AA, and she don't want to go back. She don't want to go and get her master's or next month, something like that, and she want to stay with her music. I said, well, it's up to you if you want at least to get your AA. So she want to do her music, go full time in her music. And my second son, he's graduating this year in November with his bachelor's, and my older son will be graduating in March of next year or something like that with his bachelor's, because he have to stop a while because of money issues. You know how that go. So he started back again, so sometime like that. But then you got a job, so a little job on the side. That's what you should do. I always tell any kid, anybody, just when it comes to education, get it. No matter what, nobody can take that away from you. Yeah, that might not get you rich, but at least you could go through life and nobody can take a chance off of you. You know exactly what's going on. Because I mean, you don't have to have a high school. Well, let's say high school. You don't have to go to college and all that stuff, but you got to have at least high school or diploma or something or whatever to get a job in America these days. But what I'm saying, if you don't even have a high school diploma and you have common sense, you could read and write, you could get rich. It's all about common sense. You could learn anything you want to learn. So I don't hold it against my parents because I couldn't go to college and all that stuff. When I get big, I could make my own decision what I want to do in life. I mean, I never went to college, but I ended up doing my own business. Was successful for many years. And like anything else, the economy dropped and different thing, and we got to close it. But hey, that's life. You just got to move on. So as time go by, me and Bobsy do a little different thing. We sew, we do anything just to make ends meet for right now. And the kids are working, so they help out. So for right now, but we still looking at different things that we could do eventually, some kind of business. Because honestly, folks, that's the only way you could be financially independent, is to have your own business. That's the only way you could be financially independent. You could have all the college degree and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you could get a better job than somebody that don't have a college degree. Yeah, which is true. But you, you, they tell you what you could make. You tell, okay, you're making, let's say, you're making $600 a week, $800 a week. That's what you're making a week. And you got to budget yourself on that. But that's all I know. I budget myself for the year, so blah, blah, blah. That's all I'm making, blah, blah, blah. That's it. But working for yourself, you could always push to the next level what you want to do. Always, always. So, you know, so that's what I'm saying. By working for yourself, you could be financially independent. But working for somebody, you'll never be financially independent. Yes, you might have a good life, you know, and that's about it. But otherwise, else, nah. But let's not get off that part there. What I'm saying, when you have a big family, living in it, many times we don't have stuff to eat and clothes to wear, but we manage to pull out. And as time, like I say, nothing stays the same. Everything changes. So as time goes by, things changing. And when I get to be teenagers, start work and all that stuff. But when I was in school, when I was in school and getting ready to get out of standard 6, the principal wanted me to be a teacher. He was going to train me to be a teacher. Then you got to go to the teachers, classes and all that kind of stuff. But I said, nah, that's not for me. I can't do that. So I get a job, started work. I was working at, first of all, I started working at the sewing factory down in Belize. But I never liked that because I almost went upside my supervisor head because she would finish his work. I quit that. I went to work at the beer factory, the brewery. And I worked there for about 2 years, and then I decided that, you know what, this is not for me. I go into America, and that's the way I end up over here. And so far, I like it. I mean, it worked out, and like I said before, I started work just like anybody else. My cousin get me a job he was a mechanic, gave me a job to clean up the garage and clean parts and all that stuff, and I do that for about a year. That's why I learned a lot to help fix my own trucks and stuff, my own vehicle. And then my friend of mine get me the job at the company that I worked for 23 years. You know, we do some chemical for swimming pool and spa. I worked there for 23 years. I become a supervisor over about 10 people in my department because we started to grow. We grew until we got about, when we started, like 4 of us, and we grew about 35 people. And then they sell the company out, and the company that buy us out, they were in Atlanta, and they said they ain't gonna take nobody with them, so what can we do? Everybody get laid off, and I started my own business because I know about printing. I do it for about 15 years. It was successful. We're really successful. I was making good enough money. I mean, for the first year, I think I make $60,000. Then we started growing to 100. We went up to, okay, it was a small little business. So the most I went up to like $150,000 a year, and that was good. I mean, it sounded like a lot, but by the time you pay for, you got house rent, you got to pay for the building. You got to pay for everything. So by the time, I would say by the time out of that, it was still pretty good because after that I ended up with about maybe $70,000 a year for myself. And life was good. I buy 3 new vehicles in my life and all that kind of stuff. And just like anything else, economy went down, and my customers, they leave and went to China because they get it cheaper and different things, just like any other business. So it happened. Do I go and be there and cry about it? No. Move on. And that's all I'm saying, folks, man. You just can't give up in life. That's the easiest thing for us to do, is to give up. That's the easiest. And the hardest thing is not to give up. But you know what? If you keep on pushing, it's gonna happen. So don't worry about it. By the time I be hard and all that kind of stuff, and your friends I used to have ain't your friend no more because they don't come around. You ain't got nothing no more. But that's the way life goes, so I don't worry about it. Let's see. I was doing a little song. I was writing a song the other day, and I said maybe I should sing a little piece of it for you guys because you know I'm country Joe, you know. So I said, well, let me see if I could do a little piece of it for you guys. Who's that angel that just walked through the door? Who's that angel that just walked through the door? She looked like a Barbie doll with all the cuts and curves. Who's that angel just walked in the door? She walked up to me and asked me if I know her. I said, no, darling, but I'm in love with you. She said, remember when we were in high school, when you and your friend used to call me Fat Roll? Who's that angel that just walked in the door? Who's that angel that just walked in the door? She reached over and give me a kiss on my cheek and turn around and walk back through the door. Who's that angel that just walked back through the door? Who's that angel that just walked back through the door? You see, you miss out. The girl was hot and all that, and you called her names and all that kind of stuff. You know, I never finished that piece, but she said, I come back just to let you see what you was missing out on. So, who's that angel that just walked back through the door? Folks, I tell you what. Until I see you guys again, talk to you guys again. I've cut this one short and not too long, but I think I should just come back and tell you guys. So, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.